Hey, how are you good people? How's everything going? It's been a while since I posted a video. It's, maybe 6 months or so. I've been watching, a couple of videos in the VC and, about the 10 records you play the most. Not necessarily your favorite records, but the ones you play the most. Which is a tricky thing, I guess, because, depends maybe in the mood you are or depending of your current situation. So it's difficult to say is this those are the ones that you play the most. But for the fun of the exercise, I could show you the records that I'm currently playing the most. Maybe this year. Uh, Next year could be different. Yeah, you know I know, but for example, I played a lot of the Beatles a couple years ago and now I love the Beatles, but still I don't play them that much as I did before. Maybe because I overplay them. Uh, you know, a long time ago. So it depends. But I'm gonna show you 10 records that I play a lot and see if you like it, some or not. This is the first one. Adam's Heart's Mother from Pink Floyd. The wonderful cover. I Hypnosis, and it's early stage Pink Floyd. They were not the psychedelic Sid Barrett version, but the ones that the Pink Floyd was finding their ground to see, what can they do as a band, and they were, getting to know their sound, more than in the initial albums, which were more psychedelic. This one is more in the prog side with orchestral. Well, you have heard this 1,000 times. I don't know why I'm explaining Adam's Heart Mother like it would be like a hidden gem, right? I play that a lot. One of my favorite artists is Neil Young, and this is my favorite album by Neil Young. And yeah, I play this a lot. After the Gold Rush. Yeah, wonderful record. Maybe the one is like more, for me, it's the more transparent album. I don't know, the one that he's more, really, really honest. Still not hit that much of this, you know, later on style. So this is really, really, very good record. I love it, and it's one I choose to pick. Excuse me. I choose to pick a lot. I like the Stones' Beggar's Banquet. I think Massey showed this. Well, what else can I say about it? Just the Beggar's Banquet. I think it's the last, really album with contributions from Brian Jones. I think Brian Jones is the Stone left out in the story. I think he did major contributions for the Stones in the '60s, and sometimes I think Mick and Keith tried to. I don't know if I don't know if consciously or not. I think their egos they are too big, and they really tend to left him out and try to raise him from the Stones story. But he was a major important part of it. Obviously, he was not. He was a shadow of himself here, but he still did a couple of great contributions, like No Expectations and well, slide guitar and others there around. And well, yeah, pretty acoustic record. I liked it a lot since I really began to play it with it, and it was really very good. What else? Frank Zappa's Hot Rats. Played this a lot also. I like the instrumentation about this. The guitar playing, Captain Beefheart, present. It's just a wonderful record. Lovely album to listen to. This kind of records don't get you cannot get bored of, right? Some records are wonderful, but you tend to get bored of them. This one not. Another one is Johnny Mitchell's Blue, right? I love Johnny Mitchell's Blue. Maybe a lot of people say, well, it's the most known Johnny Mitchell album, but still, this one is the one that clicked with me initially, and still I played a lot. It was such a wonderful feeling of freedom, right? Of this, it transpires this this good vibe all along. I'm gonna do 11 because everybody's doing a bonus. So uh, this one, Black Sabbath's Master of Reality. Love this one too. Um, wonderful record. Dark, maybe darker than Paranoid. I'm not a very heavy metal guy, but this band really, I do love them a lot and listen to them a lot. And this record is the one I play the most of them. Um, Radiohead's OK Computer. Yeah, maybe overplayed, maybe, but sometimes, a lot of times I just grab it again and give it a spin. It's a wonderful record, definitely. A lot of ideas here, a lot of good moments, a lot of good songs, very good sounding. So, yeah. Next, it's Marvin Gaye's What's Going On. Definitely another one. This one is the Kevin Gray cut, a couple of years ago, the anniversary cut. Pretty wonderful sound on this, and I love this album. I have like 5 copies of it, and I played it a lot. I like, I think this one is really honest, right? This is, comes from the soul, the music, and from his heart. So it's a wonderful record. I think I've said that a lot of times. I say everyone is wonderful, but right. I like this Natalie Merchant album. I guess, I don't know, it's Tiger Lily, I guess it's called. Wonderful sounding, good separation of instruments, amazing vocals. This one is the one I use mainly when I'm testing improvements in my system, if I have any. So it's good. Maybe my favorite artist, arguably, Bob Dylan. I do tend to play this album a lot. Maybe the early Dylan I do play a lot too. I don't know. It's between this and the early Dylan. I listen to Times They Are Changing and Freewheeling and Under the Side, and this constantly. I never get bored of them. I don't know why, but I never get bored of them. Well, and the last one I think is the 11th, because this is a 10 album list with 11 albums, as it's just being the tonic with this. It's Nick Drake's Pink Moon. Another acoustic masterpiece, also coming from the soul. His last effort as a musician, a guy that was never understood in his time, that anybody took notice about him when he was alive, and that's the story of a lot of artists, right? They don't shine as they should in their time, and then appreciation comes later. That's the way it is. So it's awesome to see you guys. I'm gonna do maybe another jazz video sometime around. And yeah, awesome to see the vinyl community active and alive. And cheers to everybody. Take care.